The most controversial drivers in NASCAR history. NASCAR, with its high-speed drama and intense competition, has seen its fair share of controversial drivers throughout its storied history. These drivers have stirred emotions, sparked debates, and left an enduring impact on the sport. From on-track clashes to off-track incidents, their stories contribute to the rich tapestry of NASCAR, showcasing the complexities that arise when passion, competition, and larger-than-life personalities collide on and off the racetrack. Here's a brief glimpse into the careers of some of the most controversial figures who have left an indelible mark on NASCAR history. Number 7. Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart, a highly accomplished driver boasting 3 NASCAR Cup Series championships, has left an indelible mark on the sport. However, his career has been punctuated by numerous on-track altercations that have added a layer of controversy to his legacy. One of the most poignant incidents transpired when Stewart found himself involved in a tragic accident resulting in the death of fellow driver, Kevin Ward Jr., during a dirt track race. Ward exited his car after a collision with Stewart, gesturing towards the oncoming cars. In a fateful moment, Stewart's car struck Ward, leading to fatal consequences. Although Stewart faced intense scrutiny and the incident triggered significant controversy, he was not criminally charged. The legal system concluded that the events unfolded in the chaotic context of a racing environment, absolving Stewart of criminal liability. Nevertheless, the incident spurred profound discussions within the racing community about the fine line between competition and safety. Stewart's involvement in this tragic event became a defining moment in his career, prompting reflection not just on the dynamics of on-track confrontations, but also on the broader responsibility that comes with being a prominent figure in the world of motorsports. Number 6. Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch, renowned for his aggressive and tenacious driving style in NASCAR, has been a central figure in numerous on-track incidents and clashes with fellow drivers. This aggressive approach to racing has not only garnered him victories, but has also ignited controversies that extend beyond the race itself. Busch's confrontations with other drivers on the track, marked by daring maneuvers and occasional collisions, have fueled debates within the NASCAR community about the acceptable limits of aggression in the pursuit of success. However, it's not just Busch's on-track behavior that has contributed to his polarizing reputation. Off the track, his outspoken personality and unfiltered remarks have added another layer to the divisive perception of him. While some fans admire his candidness and passion, others find themselves at odds with his brash demeanor. In essence, Kyle Busch's dual persona, characterized by his aggressive racing style and unapologetic off-track presence, has divided fans and earned him a reputation as a polarizing figure in the world of NASCAR. Whether celebrated for his competitive fire or criticized for his contentious moments, there's no denying that Busch's impact extends beyond the race results, making him a focal point of discussion and debate within the racing community. Number 5. Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch, the older brother of NASCAR driver Kyle Busch, has built a career marked by both success and controversy. His on-track prowess has earned him an NASCAR Cup Series championship, but his fiery personality and propensity for conflicts have made him a lightning rod for controversy. Busch has faced suspensions and fines for various altercations throughout his career, involving not only fellow drivers but also officials and members of the media. One notable incident occurred when Busch was suspended for one race after an altercation with a media member at Dover International Speedway. The incident highlighted Busch's sometimes volatile relationship with the press, adding another layer to his controversial reputation. Busch's confrontations with fellow drivers have been equally attention-grabbing. His intense on-track rivalries and clashes have at times spilled over into heated exchanges and physical altercations. These incidents have fueled debates within the NASCAR community about sportsmanship, professionalism, and the line between competitive spirit and unacceptable behavior. Despite the controversies, Kurt Busch remains a talented and accomplished driver, but his interactions both on and off the track have undoubtedly contributed to a complex public perception. His journey through the highs of victory lane and the lows of disciplinary actions has added layers to the narrative of a driver who, while undeniably skilled, has been unable to escape the controversies that have occasionally overshadowed his racing achievements. Number 4. Dale Earnhardt Sr. Dale Earnhardt Sr., a legendary figure in NASCAR and a 7-time Cup Series champion, was indeed one of the most popular and iconic drivers in the sport's history. However, his career was not without controversy. Earnhardt earned the nickname The Intimidator due to his aggressive and fearless driving style. Throughout his career, he was involved in numerous on-track incidents, often employing assertive maneuvers to secure victories. While this style endeared him to many fans, it also generated criticism and occasional conflicts with fellow drivers. The most tragic incident in Earnhardt's career occurred during the Daytona 500, one of NASCAR's premier events. In the final lap of the race, Earnhardt was involved in a crash at the Daytona International Speedway. His car made contact with Ken Schrader's vehicle and then collided with the outside wall. The impact proved fatal for Earnhardt, as he sustained a basilar skull fracture. The news of his death sent shockwaves through the racing community and beyond, as Earnhardt was not only a racing icon but also a larger-than-life personality. The loss of Dale Earnhardt Sr. had a profound impact on NASCAR, prompting a reassessment of safety measures within the sport. The tragic incident led to increased focus on driver safety, including improvements in car design and the implementation of the HANS device, head and neck support, which has since become standard equipment in NASCAR and many other racing series. Earnhardt's legacy endures, not only for his contributions to the sport, but also for the changes his untimely death prompted in enhancing the safety of drivers on the track. Number 3. Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards, known for his aggressive driving style in NASCAR, became embroiled in one of the most controversial moments of his career during a race at Talladega Superspeedway. The incident that fueled significant debate occurred when Edwards intentionally wrecked fellow driver Brad Keselowski. The move was a retaliatory action, a response to a prior on-track incident where Keselowski made contact with Edwards, causing him to go airborne in a spectacular crash. Edwards, seeking payback, used his car as a weapon, intentionally causing Keselowski's car to spin out. This deliberate act of aggression sparked a heated discussion within the NASCAR community about the fine line between competitive, aggressive driving and outright intentional wrecking. Fans, drivers, and officials found themselves grappling with questions regarding the acceptable limits of retaliation on the track and whether Edwards' actions crossed an unwritten code of conduct. The incident brought attention to the intense emotions and rivalries that can unfold in the high-stakes world of NASCAR, prompting a reevaluation of the sport's unwritten rules and the consequences of crossing into intentional and potentially dangerous territory on the racetrack. Edwards' move at Talladega underscored the complexities of managing aggression in a sport where intense competition and the pursuit of victory can sometimes blur the boundaries between acceptable racing tactics and unacceptable, potentially hazardous behavior. Number 2. Roberto Guerrero. Roberto Guerrero, while not a regular fixture in NASCAR, found himself at the center of controversy during his entry into an NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan International Speedway. Guerrero, renowned for his open-wheel racing achievements, had limited experience in stock car racing, raising eyebrows among fans and competitors alike. The controversy surrounding Guerrero's participation in the event stemmed from concerns about his adaptability to the nuances of NASCAR racing, where strategies, handling, and drafting differ significantly from the style of racing he was accustomed to. Critics questioned the decision to allow a driver with limited stock car experience to compete at such a high level, emphasizing safety and competitiveness issues. Guerrero's presence in the race sparked discussions within the racing community about the balance between inviting diverse talent and ensuring a level playing field in NASCAR. While not a controversy driven by personal behavior or on-track incidents, Guerrero's entry into the NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan became a focal point for broader debates about the dynamics of talent integration and the potential challenges associated with cross-disciplinary participation in the sport. Number 1. Jeremy Mayfield. Jeremy Mayfield's career in NASCAR became embroiled in controversy when he tested positive for methamphetamine in 2009, leading to his suspension from the sport. This revelation sent shockwaves through the racing community, as Mayfield was a well-known driver with a history in the NASCAR Cup Series. The situation became even more contentious as Mayfield vehemently denied the allegations, insisting that the positive drug test results were inaccurate. This denial set the stage for a prolonged legal battle between Mayfield and NASCAR, adding another layer of complexity to the already controversial situation. The legal proceedings and public statements from both parties further fueled the controversy, with fans and the racing community divided over the validity of the drug test and Mayfield's innocence. The incident not only cast a shadow over Mayfield's career, but also raised broader discussions within the sport about drug testing policies, athlete accountability, and the handling of such controversies by governing bodies. Ultimately, the Mayfield case remains a significant and contentious chapter in NASCAR's history. Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon.